Hello Aquarius, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Aquarius for the week of August 30th. Now Aquarius, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Aquarius, also keep in mind that the only place you can get anything from me is my website, zaneintuitive.com. I'll never ask you for a reading or ask you for money via email or in the comment section below. I am currently out of stock, but I do have to say that. I also do daily content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Now, if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Also want to say I'm very grateful to the people donating down below. Thank you so much for your support. Really appreciate it. Same goes to my Patreon supporters. But with all of that said, let's see what we have here for you, Aquarius. All right. Make sure everything's in view, and we'll get right into this here for you. Looks good to me. And energy on the bottom, you have my personal favorite tarot card, the Ace of Wands. Love this card because aces just in general are always new beginnings, but this one in particular is a passionate new beginning. And oftentimes the suit of wands is associated with enterprise, business, as well as passion. But for me, this card is one of my card of side hustles. It's turning a passion into a profit. Some of you are starting a new venture potentially here in this week. Others of you are getting a new start with a career that you're already involved in. You've done well. You've executed on some sort of project, and you're now getting rewarded or praised or something like that. Some of you have completed a new project. Some of you have started a new project, but you're getting, whether it's like an actual reward or just praise, recognition for this, it's coming in for you, for some of you this week. Now in relationships, this is definitely a passionate start with somebody. It can be. It doesn't suggest that it's long-term. It can suggest that it's fleeting. But for you, I don't feel like there are tons of relationship cards here or energy on the board. In fact, if anything, there's probably more of a tendency to go solo. But it depends really. It just take the messages as they resonate, of course. So taking a look here, right away in the middle, you have the Six of Pentacles. This is a really nice card. I love this combination of the Ace of Wands and the Six of Pentacles showing up here in prominent positions. This is, you can see the scales on the card. You also have this Justice card, another card of scales here being repeated. And so for you, there's karma coming around, and it's of a material nature, okay? So this is the idea that it's important to balance out the material and the spiritual in your life at this time. I do feel like you have a really nice, like a healthy balance of passion and practicality here is what I'm feeling. And this is a really good sign, as well as if there's like money owed to you, or if you've been promised something. The scale's tipping back towards you is kind of how it works. And so some of you definitely have something, whether it's like a raise, maybe it's a raise, but I feel like maybe just for some of you, it's like getting that project you wanted, or just getting recognized for something you've done a good job of. And yeah, at any rate, some of you are helping yourself out too, by the way, and I'll get into that why in a second. But you have the Strength card as well in the past. This is somebody who follows their passions. This is Leo energy. Of course, we are moving past Leo energy. We're now in Virgo season. This is in the past, so something you've done in the last couple weeks, month during during Leo season may be coming through here. What did you do in July through August? Into something you've done here in August, I feel like has really helped you out with that card coming forward. You also here have the World below. This is the completion of a cycle that brings about a big victory. This is a really solid card. In fact, it's one of the most powerful cards because it closes out the major arcana. It's number 21. And so it says that there's a new chapter beginning, but there's also one closing. And for you, it's a victory around those areas. It's something that's like, there's an element of certainty that comes along with the World card. Like, you're certain that what you've done here in the past is working out here in the future. And somebody maybe tried to win. Someone tried, I feel like, was trying to win at all costs, or like knock you off your path in some way. And perhaps you were down, but you were not out. Okay, you were definitely not out, and now you're getting some sort of victory here through all of this. It's working out for you. Now, in your current situation, you have the Nine of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands here, you have an internal conflict that you're dealing with. This lower row is the subconscious. It's the internal, it's the hidden, what you can't see. Five of Wands, you can see the people here sparring, indicating conflict. Now, what's interesting here is the winner of this spar gets the Six of Wands, which is a victory and success. And for you, I do feel like it's not that we don't have the Seven of Wands, which indicates competition, but we do have these double fives here, indicating that I do feel like I feel like you've triumphed over someone, okay? And I feel like you did this by just being certain about the actions that you take and the way that you interact in either the workplace or the world. You're certain that what you're doing is the right thing, and that's how you've been able to achieve success here. So that's what I'm feeling. Now, for some of you, the scales here that are tipping out are based around some action that you've done to help yourself. And the reason I say that is because you have the Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody who has achieved financial independence, okay? You can see the pentacles here blossoming on the bushes, indicating that this person here has created something that is able to sustain them. So it's associated with financial independence. It's associated with not needing to rely on anybody, especially anybody else's money or resources. Like, you have your thing here. And for you, it's like, it's also what you just do to create for yourself, right? And especially with this Ace of Wands, creation, spark of life, Six of Pentacles, the scale's coming back towards you, and it's towards something that you've done here. It is solo energy in relationships as well, typically. Or if you are in a relationship, you have your own thing, like you make your own money, your other person makes their own money, that sort of idea. Now, in the future, you have the Death card. This is, don't get anxious about any tarot card. This is just the transformation of something in your life. Something is ending here. Remember, we have this World diagonal. Okay, so we have the World, Six of Pentacles, and the Death card diagonal. This is a change in your life that's going to bring new beginnings. And it could mean that you are transforming the workplace. Think about Scorpio. This is a card that Scorpio is associated with. Scorpio comes in and transforms something. And that's what you're doing here. And with that, you have the Justice card as well. This is the karmic scales balancing out and tipping in your favor. It's Libra energy as well. But for you, it's like you have maintained a high level of integrity, I feel, in this, and you followed your passions here, and you're now getting rewarded. Especially to wrap this out, you have the Knight of Wands. All of these wands here coming up with the Five, the Knight, and the Ace. This Knight of Wands is somebody who's skilled. This is one of my high skill cards. It's somebody who, this is always, almost always comes forward when someone's ready to move or change residence. Some of you may be doing that. Some of you may be moving to a new place, something like that happening. But, or I don't know, there's some sort of move that you're making in your life, whether it's physical or in passions or in something's going on, you're making a move. So let's go ahead and start to clarify this situation even more. Now, if you're enjoying this video so far, please do hit that like button and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow, helps get the word out and spread the message to others. After you hit subscribe, you'll see a bell. If you click that bell, you'll never miss an update from me. And lastly, Aquarius, really appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope things are going well for you. I do have a Patreon if you want to support me there. There's a link to that located below. Absolutely no pressure though. So let's see what we have here for you, Aquarius. Yeah, once again, look, Lady Portia, divine order, do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. The important thing here is divine order, okay? This is another card of like legal energy. Like some of you might be in legal situations here with the scales coming in twice and now this card, this says that like your guides are working on your behalf. As long as you know what you're doing is right, you are getting the outcome you deserve, especially with this Lady Portia card. Like, you're protected here. You have Freya, phases and cycles. There's a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. This person here tried to win and failed, I feel like. And yeah, Diana, focused intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. Keep your thoughts positive here. Keep your thoughts highly vibrational at this time. And that's what you will attract. Simple as that, right? Simple enough. So I do feel like these are good cards. Some of you are just really getting a successful outcome here, and it's based on just being a high integrity person, I feel like, for a lot of you. Let's see what else we have to clarify this reading. Let's pull some additional tarot cards for you here, Aquarius. Okay, you have the Four of Wands, Ace of Wands, wow, that coming in twice. Four of Cups, so double fours and double aces here. Wow. So Ace of Wands twice, you know, with that Five of Swords, like I said, there was some passion project at work where you just succeeded. Like, I feel like, obviously Five of Swords is a card of loss, but I just intuitively feel like someone was trying to win at all costs and you saw right through them. And that's why I'm getting that message. And if anything, you may have been knocked down initially and then you quickly got up and succeeded, is what I'm also seeing here. Now, with the Four of Cups in the world, you have potentially a tendency to focus on what was, stay in the cycle too long, but instead the universe is saying, look, there's this alternative path here that's provided to you now that you've completed the cycle, and we want to make sure you see that, is what the universe is saying. So make sure you're not missing something that's right in front of your eyes here in this week, Aquarius. And then you have the Strength card and the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is foundations and achievements. I do feel like whatever you did here in August is now all kind of coming around and helping you move forward in a secure way. Some of you could be thinking about marriage, but I feel like it's less, especially because we have this Three of Swords on top of the Nine of Pentacles. That's definitely solo energy. King of Cups and the Six of Swords. So Three of Swords, like I said, that's a card of heartbreak. It's a card of separation, divorce, cheating, breakup. And with the Nine of Pentacles, that's solo energy. So I do feel like some of you just, I don't feel like relationships are on your mind at this point. And if they are, it's sort of like you're not actively seeking. You're definitely not chasing. What you're chasing is the bag. You're chasing your career situations, right? And that's never a bad thing. You're chasing this new enterprise or this venture. And I feel like you are being quite successful in that based on something that happened here in August. King of Cups with Six of Pentacles and the Six of Swords and the Five of Wands. King of Cups, yeah, just like you definitely saw through someone's drama with the King of Cups, and you didn't let that situation deter you in any way. You're now charging forward here with this, or you're sailing forward really with the Six of Swords. You're taking everything with you and you're testing new shorelines. Some of you are moving, you're going new places. The World can also be a card of like long distance travel. So some of you are potentially doing that. You have the Ten of Swords with the Death card. Okay, so the Strength card and the Seven of Pentacles. Well, here's the deal. There's definitely an ending, okay? Definitely an ending. Two cards people get afraid of. Like I said, don't be afraid of any cards. These are tarot cards, right? You have free will in this lifetime on planet Earth, so you get to decide what you take, what you don't take, and what actions you want to put towards changing something. And so there's an ending, okay? And for you, I feel like this is something that's going to provide you with an opportunity to release yourself from what's no longer serving you and transform that situation into something positive. Continue to have strength here. There's fire energy. Now we have strength twice, Leo energy. Some of you may be moving towards the Leo. Maybe some of you just are just going somewhere new and having courage to make this step, to take this leap towards something new with that Knight of Wands under it. The Justice and the Seven of Pentacles, you're getting the outcome here that you deserve. You've worked hard for something. There's a long-term investment paying off. Some of you, I feel like, are potentially realizing that a job you were in was maybe becoming a drag, and maybe you're trying something you're more passionate about for some of you, potentially here. But I do feel like I do see your hard work paying off. Seven of Pentacles, card of hard work and just like planting seeds or harvesting seeds that you've planted in the past. Aces can be seen as like a seed, right? That it's a new beginning. It's something that you start. And so definitely some of you bringing that into the fold. You have poverty here, pathway, mature man, occupation, family room, message of concern. Okay, look, here's the deal. Your thoughts around abundance here are changing. I do feel like that's what you're transforming with that poverty card coming in. Some of you the poverty is coming in because there was somebody who wasn't as they appeared, and it left you feeling like you're left out in the cold with that Three of Swords. And the occupation, I do feel like there's a new opportunity that's right in front of your face, but maybe you haven't seen it yet. This is going to present itself as a pathway, an option for you to go towards. If you feel guided, investigate it, because this could be something that's closer to your true north in life. Some of you are dealing with a separation involving a child, like a separation and there might be a child in the mix. Others of you are moving away from your family home and you're going independent. You're going on your own here. And so I really like this. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website, zaneintuitive.com. Consider becoming a Patreon. I will see you in the next one.